Welcome back, everyone. So in today's video, we're gonna be taking this Galaxy here that you would have seen on the last video for part one, and we're finally getting the interior put back into this car after we've been waiting for about 2 months here to get it all reupholstered because it was in really rough shape and it needed a lot of repair. And you can see that right here with these back seats that were actually in really decent shape, but they're very sun faded, but that didn't bother me much. This seat had to be totally 100% repaired because it was in really rough shape. So this seat here has all brand new material all over it and it looks freaking so good. For now, this is how it's gonna be and we're gonna put these back in today. So that being said, let's get into it and let's make it so we can sit in this car again. So first things first, we're gonna grab this first piece of the back seat and we're gonna put it in because it's the very first piece that needs to go in here. So all we're gonna do is take this, we're gonna bring it right into here. And we're just gonna nicely, now normally this is a 2-person job. I don't have that today, so I'm doing it all by myself. That's okay. Because this one's actually, this piece is fairly easy to get in here. All you gotta do, sometimes you get a little rammy with it, and set it in like that. And then, we have these 2 screws right here. They're both 10 millimeters. They actually just mount the bottom brackets so that this thing stays in place. Sometimes they're a little bit of a pain to get in, but that's okay. Now just like that, we have a little bit of a seam left up top here, a little bit one up here, so we want to just lift that a little bit more. This should be sitting flush by the time we're done. So one thing about this back seat is once we get the bottom piece in, the top piece is gonna raise, so any imperfections we have along the top sill will fill at that point. So this is our bottom piece here, and this piece simply just clips in. Now, with it clipping in, clipping in is a little bit more easier said than done. Because on this old one, it's very tight. And because I've had these seats out of this car once or twice, I know it's quite the pain to get it back all back in right. And just like that, this seat is now in, clipped in, and it's good to go. And now that I got the back seat in, it's time to get the driver's seat in and see what this interior looks like when everything's complete. So now let's grab this seat. Get it in the car. Now obviously it's gonna keep rolling back until I actually get it bolted down. So, and to do that, we gotta jack the car up so I can get underneath the car so I can put the bolts into the floor. And now help me to get this bolted down the easy way is I'm gonna take 2 of these bolts to begin with and put them in our 2 closest holes and get it threaded in so that the seat stays down, and then I'll put the other 2 in as I crawl underneath the car. And to do that, we just need our impact and our 15 mil socket. And now that we've got these 2 bolts roughly in, let's get the other 2 bolts in. And for that, I gotta slide underneath the car. All right, now that we got those 2 far ones bolted in and complete, let's get these 2, tighten it up. And just like that, we finally got the interior completed, the seats back in, and we're just that much closer to having the car complete. Now just look at all this complete now. It looks so much better. Now the only thing I'm gonna say is, obviously, the driver's seat is not as sun faded as the rest of the seats, but that's okay to me because as the other seats wear out, I'll get those reupholstered too. And I wanna give a quick shout out to One Stop Upholstery out of Edson, Alberta, for getting all these seats done with for me and give me a heck of a good deal on it. Make sure you guys check them out. They do great work and they're very good priced. Now, if you like this and want to see more and want to see this Galaxy get totally finished, make sure to hit that subscribe and that like button. And then, obviously, with summer coming up, we'll be going to all the shows and I want to have this car out as much as possible this year. So be sure to come by the shows if you're in Yellowhead County, Alberta, and we'll see you guys in the next video.